Hi everyone. Today's goal is to combine like terms, simplify algebraic expressions, and solve equations. A coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So in the example above, it would be 5 and -9. A term is a number, a variable, or the product of a number and a variable. Like terms have exactly the same variable factors. So in this case up here, we have n squared m and n squared. These are like terms. The same variables are used, they're just in different orders. We also have an exponent of square, or an exponent of 2 to the n in both. So not only do your letters have to be the same, but the exponents has to be the same as well for them to be like terms. In the bottom one, we have m squared n, and then 3m squared n, and these are like terms as well. Even though there's no number here, there actually is one, and that would be the number 1. M is squared in both of them, and n is to the power of 1. So they do have exactly the same variable factors. You combine like terms by adding the coefficients. Now I know we've already done a lot of work on this, so hopefully it'll be pretty easy for you. For y plus y is 5y. Negative 5p minus 10p becomes negative 5p plus negative 10p, which combines to be negative 15p. 2m minus 5m again becomes 2m plus negative 5m, which combines to be negative 3m. Negative 16x plus 8x, combine your coefficients, and we get negative 8x. Negative 16x plus 8y becomes nothing. It stays like that. It's a little trick question. It's not like terms. The variables are different. We have an x here and a y with the 8. Can't combine them. That's your answer. When we simplify expressions, we're going to start with the distributive property. In this case, we have negative 4 plus 8 times 2 is 16 plus 8 times t is 8t. The only like terms we have is negative 4 and 16, which combine to be 12. So our simplified answer is 12 plus 8t. Notice that we don't come up with just one answer. There's no equal sign here. On the right, we have b times the quantity b minus 6. 5 times the quantity b minus 6 plus 9. You're going to distribute first. You get 5b minus 30 plus 9. Combine, or you can change your minus sign to adding a negative in the second line here. 5b plus negative 30 plus 9. Combine your like terms. Negative 30 plus 9 becomes negative 21. And we can't leave a plus and negative like that. It's a little sloppy looking. So we want to change it to 5b minus 21. Down at the bottom, let me bring this up a little bit. We've got a little bit longer of an example. Negative 5t plus 3 times the quantity a minus 5 plus 7a minus 10 plus t. Distribute first. We end up with negative 5t plus 3a minus 15 plus 7a minus 10 plus t. You then want to combine your like terms, and I've changed our minus signs to adding a negative in these spots. Our common terms are negative 5t plus t, and we also have 7a and 3a. When you combine your a's, we end up with 10a. When you combine your t's, we end up with negative 4 t's. And then when we combine negative 15 and negative 10, we end up with negative 25. Again, we don't want to be leaving plus a negative sign together like this. So we simply rewrite it as 10a minus 4t minus 25. Here's another problem. This time we're adding the equal sign. So we are going to get an answer. 25 equals 5 times the quantity t plus 2 minus 6t. Where should I start? The first step is you want to distribute where you can. When we do that, we end up with 25 equals 5t plus 10 minus 6t. Your next step is to combine like terms. This is what we ended up with on the last screen. Our like terms are 5t and minus 6t. When we combine them, we get negative t plus 10 is equal to 25. There's no other like terms on this side of the equation, so right now that's all we can combine. Our next step would be to move the variables to one side of the equation and the numbers to the other by undoing the addition or subtraction. We want to isolate the variable. So here we have negative t plus 10. We're going to undo the addition by subtracting, and we get 15 equals negative t. The next thing we want to do is get the variable by itself by multiplying or dividing both sides of the equation. Here we have a negative sign in front of the t. Don't forget that's actually negative 1 times t. So in order to get t by itself, we're going to divide each side by negative 1. And when we do that, we get t is equal to negative 15. See, you did it. No doubt in my mind that we couldn't work through that one. Here's 2 more for you to try. Stop the tape, write them down, see what you get. And then when you press play again, I'll reveal the answers. Our top one, m should have been equal to negative 2. And the bottom, g is equal to negative 1.